Bam Ranch Priority Brief for November 22nd, 2024. Yesterday, Russia launched what appears to be either an ICBM, an intercontinental ballistic missile, or a medium-range ballistic missile, an MRBM, into Ukraine and struck targets. Initial reports confirmed that this missile was not armed with nuclear munitions, but was instead equipped with either conventional or dummy training rounds as warheads, maybe even a combination of both, but reporting remains unclear at this point. This launch is believed to be as a direct retaliation for Ukraine's use of the American-supplied ATACMS missiles to strike targets inside Russia. The United States authorized Ukraine to do so. The missile, upon reentry, broke into multiple different projectiles, striking several locations within Ukraine. Analysts are suggesting that this was less about specific and targeted strategic attacks and more about sending a message to the rest of the world of strength as a show of force to say, hey, escalate at your own risk. However, the most alarming aspect of this incident is the lack of public notification. While it's likely that Russia alerted the United States of the missile's launch to prevent misunderstandings, the American public was left unaware. This may be due to the uncomfortable truth that the United States effectively provoked this response. By authorizing Ukraine's use of ATACMS missiles, a weapon that requires American targeting data to operate, the U.S. effectively blurred the lines between supporting Ukraine and becoming directly involved with the conflict. This incident marks a critical moment. For the first time during an ongoing war, an ICBM-like system was used to attack an adversary. While the missile carried a conventional payload, the precedent set by this escalation is deeply concerning. It forces us to ask a few difficult questions. How much responsibility does the American leadership bear for prompting such a response? What risks do we now face as a result of pushing these boundaries? What steps are being taken to inform and prepare the public for the potential consequences of such actions? And how were we so sure that these weren't loaded with nuclear warheads? After they were off the ground, the American public should have been warned. This is something that we've drilled since the Cold War. How did we know where they were going? They reportedly were traveling around Mach 10 and evaded 100% of all of the missile detection and defense systems inside Ukraine. Yet to save face, the American government didn't warn you and I because they didn't want to get egg on their face about basically causing this response by Russia by authorizing those ATACMS missiles. The data gathered from these events is undoubtedly valuable for military analysts, but the broader implications for global security cannot be ignored. This is a stark reminder of how easily the line between proxy support and direct involvement can be crossed, and how quickly such decisions can lead to unintended consequences. Stay vigilant, stay prepared, stay informed, and until next time, y'all be safe.